know, our people, you know what I'm saying, like we were just discussing, our people, they think they right in their own eyes, when they ain't nothing really but wicked pieces of shit. Because all they do is abominable works all day, every day, man. They don't even know what sin is according to the scriptures. But they think they right and they can justify their life how they live it, you know? You got something, bro?
Yeah, this is Matthew 15:7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah's prophecy of you, saying, this people draweth nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
Hey, and that's you Jakes to a T, you know? Y'all talk that good one, you know, you talk the talk, you like to sound good, you know? That's why your pulpit pimp, he can speak it the best. And seduce all you niggas in the church and how you giving up your wallets, man. And all he gotta do is just be real smooth with it. And that in itself is just total wickedness. You know? And you try to justify yourself before the Heavenly Father like you somebody or something. You know? You out your rabbit ass mind. Ain't nobody right. Even the Lord said himself, hey, ain't nobody good but one. You know? It's always some Jake that's always gonna come up with something, you know? He always gotta justify his BS, you know? Or judge lest you not be judged. Well, keep reading down so you can understand what that's saying. Don't just say it just because you like to hear other people say it.
Judge not.
Judge not. Because with that same judgment, you gonna be judged. If I turn around and judge you for what you doing, and I turn around and do that exact same thing, hey, that same judgment is gonna be on me. Twofold. Because I knew better. You know? We ain't saying we perfect, but you know, gee, man.
Let me add
and you women, y'all do it the worst. You know what, man? I get tired of bringing y'all up, man. I can get on y'all all the rest of the day, but I ain't going even, you know what I'm saying, in the spirit right now. I just want to, you know, bring up this word. God. You know? It's getting on our people.
But getting on that woman is they our people.
Well, yeah, they are.
And they
the
part
women of our nation.
This word too. Y'all wicked. We're not going to go there yet.
Yeah.
Y'all wicked.
Yeah.
Just know we inches off of y'all right now.
Right.
Inches. And it's well deserved. If you're a man of this nation and you don't know that your own woman of your nation, talking about Native American, Hispanic, and so-called Negro woman, is wicked. If you don't see that, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
If you know that and you choose to deal with them, then whatever. That's what you want to do. That's fine. If you got a good woman, good for you too. Yep. Make sure she's good according to these scriptures, though.
Right.
Good luck with that. But if you want to still, right? But if you want to still deal with her. That's fine. We're not saying don't deal with her. But what we're telling you is she's not righteous and she's gonna keep you from righteousness. Right. That's what the scriptures say.
Yep.
That's the whole. Because they right now. Let me get this a lock here, brother. I didn't want to go there, bro.
Hey, bro.
Can't quit the spirit.
Can't quit it, man.
I'm gonna just go to Isaiah 3:12 real quick.
I was already here.
Go ahead, man.
See that?
Hey, look,
see that?
That's the spirit, bro.
Yeah.
Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Children meaning like a lesser race of people, a younger race of people are our oppressors, and we know that to be the young white man that's barely been on the earth. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been since the ancient days. He just came with Esau.
No.
That's way toward the middle of Genesis. It was a whole long life long before Genesis. Long before the Genesis, the 25th chapter when he popped up. To you, brother.
Okay. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
They which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way. That's your pastors. That's this white man that's leading you.
Yep.
That's all the people you think that's guiding you to be something that ain't doing it through this word.
Yep.
That's the only way you can be guided to righteousness is if you guided through His word. But we know 2/3 of our people ain't gonna get into this. They're kind of the majority. So the majority of our people ain't gonna follow the righteousness. They're gonna be guided into destruction.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. And deservedly so. Y'all not trying to seek the Lord. Not at all. I'm sorry, bro. Try to talk about it again.
As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
And that was the point. And women rule over them. Your woman rules you to such a degree that it don't even. Why does your woman get the last word over a man? Over the man who wears the pants of the household? It's supposed to be the man, and the woman's supposed to wear a dress. But is that what's going on in our society? No, because we have the curse from the Deuteronomy 28 chapter where your woman rules over you. The woman is giving you all agree. She's not only doubting what you're telling, she's actually what's the word I'm looking for, bro? When they contradict what you said to do. You tell your kids to do something, she'll come over the top of you and tell them to do something else. Yep. And she'll get the last word. And most of you just, part of girding up your loins is being a man, accepting your faults and trying to change them for the better, and putting yourself in the right position that you're supposed to be in rulership over your family. So if you ain't gonna let your family, if you ain't gonna guide your family like you're supposed to, then you're gonna be destroyed. You out of order for that. You gotta be in order with it. And these women is gonna keep you out of order. That's their whole thing. They got power now, so they gonna try to keep that power. That's because they rule over you. Go with it, brother.
It's 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Let her learn in silence with all subjection. Meaning she cannot come in adjectively with her opinion about nothing. She just learns from what you tell her. That's it. There's no extra thought. There's no trying to outthink you. Learn with all subjection. Be subject to everything I'm teaching you, telling you. That's it. It doesn't say, and then if you think that it makes more sense, no, it don't say none of that. Stop at what I teach you. Don't go far and beyond and try to outthink a man. Forget about that.
Right.
Don't go above and beyond. Okay, he thought of this. Let me come over the top and upstage it. Forget about that, man. That's out of order.
That's out of order, man. Ain't no way in hell, man. Sarah ain't say, oh, she probably didn't look Abraham in his eye, man. You know?
Verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. But I suffer a woman not to teach, or usurp authority over a man. So don't try to outthink the man. Don't try to wear the pants over the man. Don't try to be in the man's position, and don't ever try to rule over the man. Genesis 3:16. Because you're supposed to be, because you're supposed to be ruled by your man. That's the order of things. You're supposed to be ruled over by your man. He is your Lord. You're supposed to follow him with all subjection, like you just said. It tells why.
Continue.
I'm starting. For I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression.
That's two strikes against you. For Adam was first formed, meaning he's the next on the chain. He's the next, and when you do the order of power, but when it go, the man, the next one in line, not the woman and then the man. I don't care if you think, the man comes from the woman. Nah. The next one in line is the man, and then is the woman. They were created as a lesser vessel in the beginning. Yep. Then the woman being deceived was the whole point. That gives you a second strike. Go ahead, bro.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is the Lord, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, but we know him as Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai HaMashiach is his name.
That's right.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. Please bring Genesis 3 and 16.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. Until the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and conception.
I will give you extra grief in conception. Now, what he's talking about is how she went off and was deceived by the serpent, which was, we're not going to get into how deep that is, but he was deceived by the serpent in the garden. We're going to leave it basic for you simple ass people.
Right.
She was deceived, and it wasn't Adam. Go back to hold that real quick, brother, to just to edify the point in 11, and it was in the transgression. Eve being formed.
That was Timothy 2 and 13. For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Right.
And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
So because of this transgression, the Most High gave her extra grief and sorrow in conception. That's part of what came upon her. Besides the fact that she was already supposed to be in complete and all subjection under Adam. So continue, brother.
I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
And sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. That's why you have all the labor pains when you bring forth babies. Because that's what you get. Because you should have just kept your mouth shut and kept your ears closed and your eyes to the ground. When doing whatever you was out in the garden doing, and never heard the serpent and got back to Adam, and maybe even said, hey, there was this man or this serpent out there just trying to holler at me. I don't know, I just didn't listen. I just came and told you. You might want to go get him. He in there trying to tell us wrong.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And your desire should be towards your husband. Like it says in the order of the brother and the woman toward the head of the woman is the man. Your desire should be to please your man. 100%. Your desire should be to be in all subjection to your man, to your husband.
Let me get this.
Go with it, brother.
1 Corinthians 11 and 8. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
You go back into Genesis, it tells you that Adam was first formed, and he needed and the Most High felt he needed a helpmeet, someone to help him. So then he created the woman from the rib, and we'll keep it basic just like that for you. And he created the woman from the rib of the man, and that's when Eve was. And so, how you gonna be equal to a man when a man's created from the earth and you created from the man? If the man is lesser than the earth and you're created from the man, you have to be lesser than the man. It's the same order. You don't think you were created from the same dust of the ground like Adam was. You created from Adam, for Adam. Right. That's why you are supposed to help complete the man. Right. You're not supposed to take over and being the man gotta fit in you. No, you're supposed to help complete the man.
Yeah. I mean, it's like I love using the analogy of comparing women to shoes. Does that make them better than the feet?
Right.
I mean, the shoe was created for the foot. Without no foot, the shoe is no useless. So, without the seed, the dirt is useless. It's just dirt. Until you put something into it to make it bring forth fruit, it's totally useless. It's just dirt to be swept under the rug.
That's right. That's right, man. I like that analogy, bro.
That's right. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over thee. And your husband shall rule over you. We don't keep that basic. We know y'all hardest ain't got y'all real husbands. We ain't even gonna go that far. Because that's just part of the wickedness that y'all should further be more shamefaced in. But the man is supposed to rule over you. And all you men that ain't trying to rule over your woman, that's a righteous thing to rule over your woman. If you're not trying to guide her the right way and show her the right thing to do, and she ain't following, then y'all are way out of order. And if you're a weak little man, if you ain't trying to put your household in order, because that's the only way your household gonna have any chance of righteousness. That woman ain't gonna let righteousness in the door. She's gonna make sure all the wickedness and whatever her heart desires is gonna prosper in that house. And with the back of the Esau, he gonna make sure that happens too. He don't want you on the earth. He just wants your woman. He's trying to get you off the earth anyway. That's why you in the ghettos killing each other. I mean, it goes deep. It goes that deep. Everything is against you. So if you try, the only combatment against it is to be righteous through these scriptures. That's the only way you can combat it. And if you ain't trying to do that, then you just fit for destruction.
Let me get this in Ecclesiastes. Speak on that righteousness, you know. Ecclesiastes 7:26. Start there. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands is bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Let me say this, brother. To put that plainly for y'all that can't understand this book, your woman controls you and entraps you to doing what she wants you to do. She's not out to do the will of the Father, because she's not connected to the Father like that. You're connected to the Father like that through the Lord. So she's supposed to be connected to you, but if she's just gonna put you in bands and nets, matter of fact, get hold what you got, brother. Get first Esdras. I think that's the fourth chapter. Come. And back to what you were saying, bro.
Okay. Behold, this I have found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account. And when it says the preacher, you gotta, put it out there. We're talking about King Solomon,
right?
The wisest man to ever live on the face of the planet. The man who had 1,000 women. So he not just talking breezy in the wind. Man, he experienced it.
He got stripes.
The will changed in his time.
Right. He got stripes.
God. Behold, this I have found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found.
He couldn't find one righteous woman.
Lo, this only have I found, that God hath made man upright. But they have sought out many inventions.
He made man upright. Only way a woman has a chance of being upright is if an upright man guides her to be that way.
Yep.
That's how you rule over her. You guide her to be righteous. In this society, 2012, all over the world, it's not just here in Vegas or Babylon, which is called America, it's the whole earth. Every woman is thinking they got power right now, and they're gonna try to use that power to the very end. But guess what? Your power is up, because the real men are out here, and they ain't taking none of that jive you pushing.
Oh man, just wait till it get lawless out here.
When it get
Just wait till that time comes.
When there's no 911, which is your three numbers, which is your backup, which is your power. When that's gone, then what you gonna do? You gonna be in order.
Hey, this what's gonna be right here. Isaiah 4:1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
To take away our reproach. It's so hard on you out there that you, please just do anything to help us.
We want to be saved.
Yeah, we want to be saved. Please help us. What about all that SHIT you was talking? You ain't talking like that now. Don't call 911. You gonna act right? I'm gonna smack him up and get you right. I'm gonna get you right. And that's the righteous thing to keep your woman in order right. You gotta do whatever it takes to make sure she go right, because if she don't, she gonna make you go off. And that's exactly what it's gonna say in First Esdras. We'll continue. Got the end of that?
Yeah.
You have more? Oh, that precept you had? You had something else?
First Esdras.
No, did you have something before that?
Yeah, going back to Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter, when it says, she's snares and nets, only let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. The precept, Sirach 26, verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. So,
and what's funny is that's why a lot of us don't have women now.
yep.
Not women, some of us do.
We got, what I'm saying? Brothers got women, we deal with women,
Right.
but We don't have that. We can't call them wives on this side, man.
Nah.
We can't even call them wives, man. That's what they supposed to be, but they too damn wicked. They can't even get that title, man.
Right. And I give it up to a few of you women that are trying. At least y'all trying.
It's a few that's trying to get
but
right.
But the majority, and it's way more, the majority don't have a chance. You ain't gonna make it. There's a lot of you women that want a chance and just trying to get on. But there's a lot of you women that got that chance and ain't trying. I know firsthand. I got seized with somebody and they got a chance to make it and they ain't trying to make it. They trying to do everything against what these scriptures say to do. And I'm saying, but look, it's the Bible, it's right there. They gonna do everything outside of that. Everything in their
job is not that damn hard, man. Just subject to that man.
That's it.
Because that's your only way out of here. That's your ticket stub on that chariot, man.
Not fucking and something, man.
Not just riding.
That's not it. We can get that anywhere, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why we got such thing as harlots. You can give her wages, you know what I'm saying, for that correct behavior in the bedroom, you know what I'm saying? What really counts is how you supposed to conduct yourself as daughters of Sarah.
That's right, man.
That's the whole ticket. If you only understood what as men we have to deal with, what we have to be subject to, we have to tell you plainly what we want from you. If only the Most High came, or the Lord came down and told us plainly what we have to do. Yeah. We have to be in the spirit to decipher these scriptures.
Yep.
And hope we doing right. And search through the spirit of it all to make sure it's right. Yep. And all you women, all you gotta do is, hey, don't do this and do that, and make sure this is done, and make sure you don't do that, and keep the kids right, and you good. Right. Make sure as best you can, keep a smile on my face. I'm gonna try to do the same for you, and that's it. If you can do that, I can try to keep a smile on your face too, and we be good. But that's not all we gotta do. We got so much more to think about. Yep. And all you got is a simple task to just honor that man and do right by what he tell you to do.
Right.
To the best of your ability, do what he tell you to do, and you can't even do that. It's all right. It's all right though. You gonna see what's coming to you. A lot of y'all heads gonna roll. Cause we don't want y'all nasty. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all. Y'all defiled and nasty. We gonna go get something fresh and clean.
Fresh and nice, man.
To get up out of here.
All you hoes on this side, man. It's gonna be a lot of East Indian weave all out in these streets, man.
Yep.
And you get this to piggyback the brother saying about what we endure and tied into these women. It's Micah 7:9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he pleads my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, this word, and I shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which saith unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her now. She shall be trodden down as mire of the streets.
And she gonna be trodden down as the mire in the streets. So basically, what we stepping on right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna give two anything for you.
Shit.
We don't give one anything for you either.
Yeah.
Not a second glance. We might not give a first glance. I'm like, when I see y'all even coming, sometimes some of y'all that's so disgusting, I don't even look. Yeah. She got issues. I'm not even trying to look over here. I can hear the scuffling of her feet. I ain't got time for that. I can hear her loud ass mouth. I ain't got time for that. All that back talk, I ain't got time for that.
Yep.
Time for none of that.
Hey, man, these bitches are heathens, man. First asterisk 4, verse 26. Yeah, many there be that have put under their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
And that's the same with that nets and snares. Yeah. You have become servants for this woman. Yeah, like the brothers bring out all the time. What do you do for women? You go get these crazy jobs, killing yourself at these jobs with overtime and lack of sleep and traveling and commuting and all this other stuff to get these jobs for what? To pay for a nice house for this woman that's got you a 30-year mortgage that you never gonna pay off. And once you do pay it off, you still gotta pay taxes on it. Yeah, and the payments don't ever stop. Then you're gonna go out and spend all the little bankroll you done saved up to buy a big old ring that ain't ever good enough. Right. You got a 20-carat ring that a woman gotta pull out of her purse, and it ain't gonna be good enough. She gonna want more. She gonna just want and want and want. That's all they want. It's more.
And instead of getting a vehicle that's efficient, you get to the phone, you want to get something flashy to attract her attention. You know what I'm saying? You need to have a Mercedes Benz or something with some rims to catch her attention, because you know that if you pushing a Honda, that she ain't gonna give you two looks.
A stock Honda.
And she on the bus stop.
A stock Honda ain't gonna. And she on the bus stop.
She on the bus talking about, oh, nah. You know
Instead of riding in an efficient car that's good on gas mileage and may not look the best, and it's easy to fix even though the parts is cheap. You want something that's always, you know, the Jaguar and Escalade on the 28th, you know, silly people want.
And they go even a second step further is by doing wickedness by the Most High behind these women. Because what Jake do, he go to the barbershop, he want that crispy line up, first of all. He go shave off his beard, look smooth as a baby. You know what I'm saying? He go wear some tight goddamn pants. You know what I'm saying? And he go get tattoos, and he might dye his shit blonde to look like Chris Brown. And he go walk around gyrating like a bitch. Right? Go to the club and shake your ass because bitches think that's sexy. Man, fuck with
And that's only your, you always talking about, that's only your appearance. You're not even gonna talk about the dope you sell to your own people. That's against the scriptures. We're not even talking about the wicked nature and perverted nature of stuff that you do to make it. Half your women want you popping like that. They want you popping like that. That's against the scriptures. That's a sin unto death right there. You ain't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be a sodomite. And that's popping anybody in their thing, in their exit hole.
Yep.
That's all that's about.
Yep.
You have something?
Verse 27. Many also have perished and have erred and sinned for women.
And know what happens? You have killed yourself, have been killed, have went off for God for these women, doing whatever it takes to please this woman.
Right.
When you're supposed to be pleasing the Most High God. Doing whatever was in your Salaki, brother. Go ahead.
Jacob be at a party, man. It could be. It's real simple. Jacob be at a party, man. He don't care. He looking at all the chicks in there. You know what I'm saying? And you know this chick, she wicked. You know what I'm saying? Women, they don't care. They got a man at that same party, but she just all out. Just she doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? Another dude just walks up and he right behind her. He on it. He ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? She ain't giving him the vibe like, yo, back off. I got a dude here. You know what I'm saying?
She backing up on it.
She going in on it. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he's bugged out. Like he's just waiting for something to pop out. I wish any nigga in this party would touch my girl. He's sitting over there just posted on the wall, just looking at you. But guess what? Your wicked ass wanna still push the issue like, well, hey, you know what I'm saying? Show enough, this nigga come and approach you. Hey, you know that's my woman, right? You gotta be proud. Jake is proud. He gotta show his pride. Like shit, nigga. So, and she dancing with me now. What happens after that? A fight ensues.
We know
Jake,
a fight. Jake
and you know how it get with Jake. It's gonna be gunplay involved.
Yeah, his homeboys and your homeboys.
Yeah, next thing you know, y'all have a shootout. Now niggas is dead over a nigga and a bitch dancing with each other, man.
Hey, let me get this.
You see that?
Just for you textbooks that know anything, Helen of Troy was exactly that example of that. They fought over Helen of Troy first. One of the dudes took Helen from Troy. Took her from Troy, right? That was another man's wife. So the other man went to go get her back. And now they got a big old war over one woman. That went on 10 years and a long time, hundreds of years or however long the mythology or the history of it goes. Went on all them years for this one woman. She wasn't that bad, not one woman. But all these people died in air just for this one woman.
Get this, Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
And that's from Eve. Listening to the serpent.
Yep,
that's back to that original point.
Yep.
Y'all should never had a heart to look up anybody in their eye, another man in the eye.
That's right.
Never.
That's right.
Because what y'all done did, y'all got a lot to pay. And guess what? You gonna be servants. You gonna be good living servants though, but you still gonna be servants to your man. We gonna rule over you righteously. You gonna love it.
It's not called a kingdom for no reason.
That's right. A king's domain, for a reason. It don't, like the brothers, it's not a queendom, it's a kingdom.
That's right.
Where a king dwells. There are no queens in the kingdom.
That's it.
There will be princesses and wives and concubines. And that's it.
Talking about it, man.
One time up here.
The spirit, you know what I'm saying? We said we try not to do that, but I mean, when you think about it, like, this is the prime place to go in on these broads, man. Because if you see the wickedness that transpires out here behind these women, you got prostitution, you know what I'm saying? You got little girls training to be harlots, you know what I'm saying? You got lesbian and, hey, bro, we've seen in the past 24 hours, you know what I'm saying, enough wickedness to drive a righteous man insane. Like, surely oppression make a wise man mad. And this is total oppression, man. This is total oppression. You got a woman wearing jeans and shit, t-shirt, trying to buck up to a man, you know what I'm saying, talking about you looking at my girl.
Right. We ain't gonna go how many levels that's just wicked and wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You can't see that, and what's wrong with you?
And to try to fight a man.
Try to fight a man. You try to step on that level. Really?
You were created as the lesser vessel for a reason.
For a reason.
So we can rule over you. You are not better than us in anything ever but being wicked. That's probably the only thing you can outdo a man in is being wicked. And it really still boils down to us not ruling over you hard enough. At the end of the day.
And at the end of the day, that goes on the curses because we can't rule over y'all like we want to.
Right.
Because y'all got your boyfriend Esau y'all can run to whenever shit get hectic, you know what I'm saying?
That's
you
right,
can't
man.
you got brothers that's scared to raise their voice to their woman because it ain't no telling what she might do. You know what I'm saying? She don't necessarily have to call the cops. She can put so much hell in your life you wish she was dead. You wish she never met this girl, you know what I'm saying? They play games with your kids. They play games with your money. You know what I'm saying? They play with your freedom. And overall, they play with your life. And if leave it to them, you know what I'm saying? They would take our salvation from us. Straight up. If you left it up to a woman, you know what I'm saying? We'd be here forever. Why? Because she comfy and cozy. She can go get that nice plush job, you know what I'm saying, where she's the breadwinner of the house, you know what I'm saying? And she got that authority over the man to be like, well, nigga, I pay the bills around here. Nigga, you get out, this my shit. Oh, I pay the bills. Hold up. If I got something, you want it to be split 50-50. And then when we part ways, bitch, you'll run to Esau to make him give you half of my shit.
Yeah. And really, the other part of that 50-50, you want us to spend on you anyway. That's how wanton you women are, and covetous you women are. You women want everything for yourself. How selfish is that? It's like it's saying in Deuteronomy, you gonna turn against your kids for the want of all things.
They already do.
They already do.
The perfect example of that is the fact that in order for them to receive benefits from Esau, they gotta basically sell them. You gotta get rid of the men.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, who's the father of these children? Okay, now we got him in bondage. You know what I'm saying? We making his life hella hard, and we better not ever catch him. We'll give you a free place to live as long as this nigga ain't living there.
Right. So what does that create? By not having a man in the home, what does that really create? Now your kids are growing up all confused and out of order. They gotta decipher from a woman's emotional rants around the house, see if she in a good spirit, if she trying to teach you some self-love like a man is supposed to. She trying to do both jobs and can't do the one that she's supposed to be doing. But a kid is supposed to be able to look at that example and be guided from that example. Really? That's what's wrong with our kids now.
Our sons
especially our
sons, because you got these women that'll teach them that, you know what I'm saying, being a lesbian is okay. Because, you know, a lot of, especially, you know what I'm saying, with the black woman, man, she always got a faggot friend, you know what I'm saying? Some wicked ass nigga that think he a woman and conduct himself as so. And she brings this dude around your sons and dare her sons to disrespect this dude. You know what I'm saying? When this dude needs to be put to death, you know what I'm saying? A homosexual should be put to death, point blank, period. But
Right
they'll
there in
make,
the scripture.
yeah, right there in the scripture, like it says according to the scriptures. But yet, you go a little bit deeper, they actually making you respect that dude.
Yep.
Right. So now you gotta grow up respecting a homosexual.
Yeah, they put that vibration on all Jake, man. That's all them niggas, man. They, you know what I'm saying? You speak against it, they looking at you like you got tempers.
Like it's something wrong with you. And that's like, and something that they've been trying to do lately amongst black people. Oh, it's the same thing as racism. It's not the same thing at all. It's not even close. Oh, so you gonna be prejudiced against somebody when you was already, it was wrong when they were prejudiced against? No, it was different.
Because racism to a certain degree is righteousness.
Right.
Period. The Bible preaches separation among the nations. That's racism. Period.
Right.
That's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But
Race just means to be your race. For your,
you all about your nation. You about your folks. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
it.
playing for the home team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because no man can serve two masters. Period.
Right.
You know? But homosexuality, you know what I'm saying? Hating that's a righteous thing.
Yeah.
That's a righteous thing. To try to compare the two, but I mean, you know, you get that from the white man and the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They push
Because
that
he's
vibe.
the homosexual and he's the confusing element in the world. And that's exactly what he brings to this. You know, besides his wickedness and destruction and all of that, you know, rape, rob, and murder. But he's the one bringing all the confusion to the world.
All
he's
of a
the one
sudden.
got you women gassed up.
Yeah.
We got your back if this man say anything to you. Just call us.
So like, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Well, Obama made it legal. You know what I'm saying? Because it used to be taboo. It wasn't that long ago where it was don't ask, don't tell. Man, keep that shit out of the public eye. But why? Because it wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? Now they passed a couple of bills to make it cool. You know what I'm saying? Obama said it's cool. Jay-Z said it's cool. Now you got NBA players, you know what I'm saying, condoning homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Calling something gay. Oh no, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? They make it a hate crime. If you punch a fucking faggot in the mouth and call him a faggot, it turns into a hate crime. Well, wait a minute, it is what it is.
That's a felony.
Because if you punch me in my mouth and call me a nigga, ain't nobody gonna give a damn.
Matter of fact, that's not even just a felony. That's a terrorist act.
Yeah.
That's labeled as a terrorist act for doing what's righteous to the Most High God. By doing the righteous thing, that's a terrorist act for you. For not only calling them that, but hit them. Now I can get in the fight with a straight man, and it's just battery at most. Or probably nobody gonna say nothing. If it's one-on-one, nobody probably gonna say nothing. Maybe the one that got their ass whooped might say something, but if it's a pretty even fight, nobody gonna really say nothing. But when you hit a homosexual, that's you put him next to Bin Laden. That's exactly what just happened to you. You're now public enemy number one, like Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Really? Is that even the same? When so-called, we know the conspiracy of Bin Laden and 9/11 stuff. But really, he killed all them people in the towers, all them fire departments and all of that, and the economy, and now you're putting next to him for hitting somebody that God says should be dead. Really? That adds up?
This is Isaiah 10. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
That's an unrighteous decree right there, man.
Right.
Y'all going, okay, in God we trust. You make your president swear on this holy Bible where it says a homosexual should be put to death. You know what I'm saying? Then you turn around and make it legal for men to marry women. I mean, men to marry men and women to marry women.
Yeah.
Woe unto you. I mean, this is why we out here doing this, because we gotta tell people why this nation is on its way out. We gotta tell our people why, you know what I'm saying, you about to catch high holy hell out here.
Right.
Yep.
This is why we gotta tell all these other nations, like, this is why y'all going into slavery.
That's right.
For what happened in the past, everybody gotta pay the dues.
Yeah, we had to pay ours.
Yeah, we still paying them. Come on, man. We ain't out here having it breezy, man.
We pay with interest, man.
And that's what y'all don't know. That's a big cup. That's not no Lil John cup. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like the big deal.
That's drinking straight out the keg, man.
I'm telling you, out the barrel.
Hey, hold on. What's that? Proverbs 17, 17 and 15. If I'm not mistaken.
What was that?
It's Proverbs. Still running out. Proverbs 17:15. He that justifieth the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination to the Lord. Jay-Z, you an abomination, nigga. All you chicks that try to take up for these faggots, you're an abomination, man.
Right.
All of you.
Let me add this about the beloved Obama. He just swore in on the Bible that said what he just read in.
Right.
Not even 4 complete years later, he's condoning against what it says in that same Bible, and no one's calling him on it. A few men out there is calling him on it, mainly us. A few others don't like it. But it's not about being black or white, even though y'all want to look at color like that, because it ain't all about color.
It's about right or wrong.
It's about right and wrong. Righteous and wickedness is what it's really about. Come on.
Well, that was it on that one. Hey, it said you're an abomination. You know, in the scriptures, the Lord said he hates abomination. So guess what? You justify a faggot, the Lord hates you. You know? You justify a wicked ass nigga, you justifying these devils, you know what I'm saying? The so-called white man, who's naturally the devil, the Lord hates you, man. You got niggas you got men amongst Israel that's justifying these wicked niggas, man.
Yeah, you know who you are.
They talking about, oh, you gotta love the 2/3. When the Lord said, you justify the wicked, you're an abomination. 2/3 of our people are wicked, man.
Straight up.
Straight up. You can't justify them. They ain't blameless in nothing. You not blameless. So how you gonna justify them? You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying. The scripture also say, woe unto them that call good evil and evil good, man. You know what I'm saying?
And what is saying, whoa, man, that means pure destruction, man. That's not like, oh man, I feel sorry for you. No, that's judgment upon your head, man. That means you go catch some real bad times coming up, man.
Yep. Hey, matter of fact, this is the same chapter, Proverbs 17, verse 13. Whoso rewardeth evil for good, evil shall not depart from his house. So, if a man put a faggot to death, or he's basically cussed the faggot out, and you could aspire to do something to that man, or lock him up for hate crime or whatever, evil ain't gonna depart from you. You got judgment coming for your ass, man. Because the Lord sees that. And the Lord is going to deal with you just on a massive level, man. He's not going to hold back on you. Because you're trying to justify the wicked. You're rewarding evil for a man that's doing something righteous. You know? Some destruction unto you. Hey, man.
We tired.
We're sick of this shit, man. We're sick of this, man.
We love coming out here doing the work. That's what makes my life nowadays. I'm not going to the front. This word is the only thing that justifies any peace in my life. And the little peace I get is looking at my kids, thinking that, Lord, when I make it up out of here, my kids make it with me.
That's right.
Everything else, I don't give 2 shits about.
That's right.
Because it ain't connected to this. Unless it's connected to this, give two nothings about it, man. Straight up.
That's right, man.
Because we sick and tired of seeing all our people out here wicked every day, continuing the same. We out here telling you every day, hey, don't do that. The Bible clearly says don't eat this word. When everybody knows the word, don't eat that. Hey, don't do this. We tell you directly what it is to do and what not to do. And you don't want to hear it. The scriptures say you're not going to want to hear it. But where are the people that's supposed to hear it and actually change?
Right.
Where are you Hispanics at that's supposed to change and turn away from all of that? We waiting on y'all. I'm not going to front. We waiting on y'all. Where y'all at?
That's right.
We know some of y'all out there watching the video. We know y'all pass by and see us on the streets. Where y'all at, man? I know we on the most high clock, but Come on now, get out on the streets and do this.
That's right.
I know y'all going through it because we going through it, because these curses go through all of us. It's like it, brother. These curses are a part of all of us. And the sooner we get up out of it, the sooner you come up out of it and get to doing this, we all get to come up out of this.
Yeah.
And get to live like we supposed to be living, way better than the best thing you can imagine. Better than you could ever imagine in this world.
Right.
It's way better.
Way better, man.
The white man can't give you what y'all busting.
Hey, man, all this shit, man. This is all this stuff.
Yeah, your bad note, you know what I'm saying? Your ugly face, you know what I'm saying? Your poor state of living, the nasty, the foul foods that you eat, you know what I'm saying? Your crooked, corrupt, black heart and mind. You know what I'm saying? All that's gonna be wiped away in the kingdom, man. We're talking about perfection.
Perfection.
That's right. We can't do it by ourselves. He gonna have to do it for us.
That's right.
That's the whole purpose he came. He said, oh look, I can do it. I'll prove that God wrote it the right way and he can do it.
Yep.
And that's why I'm here. I'm the example that it can happen. But know it now.
Right.
He know you can't do it. He know we can't get it perfect like this. So he gonna come and write it in us perfectly to where we're that perfect.
Yeah, that's that new covenant that he gonna install in the nation of Israel, man. You know? He gonna program us like robots, man, to get it right.
We couldn't go off if we wanted to.
Right.
But we're not even gonna want to.
Right. That's how it's gonna be, man. Cause on this side, we in this wicked flesh, like we in these human fleshly bodies. These bodies make you go off, man.
Yeah, man.
They make you do the things that you really ain't supposed to do. You know, that's why he's gonna have to change our bodies and bring that new covenant, man.
We gotta go to Esau for medicine, you know what I'm saying?
We must know how to we must know how to make ourselves good. We know how to grow and heal ourselves with it.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go to him and get the polluted version of it.
Or something that's gonna kill you.
And that's what I was just gonna say. It's not even gonna heal you. It's gonna make you it's gonna band-aid you up just so he can kill you slower.
That's right. And on top of that, you paying money while that shit is killing you.
Man.
Right.
You paying for your death.
That's a genius work of wickedness right there.
Yeah.
He really sit lay in his bed all night, devising how he can entrap you and destroy you and keep you wicked and going off.
Oh, man.
To keep his kingdom going as long as he can.
Hey,
That's his whole purpose. And you falling for it.
yeah.
And you sitting there falling for it.
That's our people, man. They all right with that, you know. See, Psalms 94 and 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who shall stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who gonna stand up? Who gonna stand up against the workers of iniquity? Because that's all that's going on is iniquity. This whole society is bent towards iniquity.
Yeah.
So who gonna stand up? That's why he got this elect 144,000. Because we the only ones that's gonna stand up for it.
Yeah.
We got temptation walking up and down to get us from doing this right. And we gonna stand up regardless.
I got a precept to that too. Psalms 5. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove that, you know what I'm saying, hate is in the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Psalms 5 verse 5. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
You know?
All workers of iniquity. And that's mainly y'all that ain't even trying.
Yeah.
That's y'all that, at least we trying. We getting it wrong sometimes, but we trying. But he helping us get it right too. Y'all not even trying. Y'all enjoy being full of iniquity. But you continue going off the way your master that taught you how to be a slave, a perfect slave.
Back in Psalms 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who shall stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? You know, we just read the Lord hates all workers of iniquity. So what you think we gonna do, man? We gonna stand against the workers of iniquity, man. Think about it.
Yeah, it's flashing 0 minutes.
God, you can just stop it right there and
Okay.
finalize.
I knew she was gonna come back hard, so